Get ready to light it up tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Lakers" along with your issue and signal them 55555. Remember to get to us in the response to address your concern immediately. Okay, fans, if you want to get a real match, then don't miss out on our next promotion giveaway day. Just be among the first 10,000 fans through the doors to claim your award. I reminder folks to be here for our next giveaway. Back day. Come out and receive a free Lakers impact. Attention fans, remember to come out to our next fan giveaway day where everyone in attendance will get a Lakers mini flag. Come to the game, bring your family and friends, and receive a Lakers mini flag.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and tonight we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Heat. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Kennard in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Reddish out there with LeBron James. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hayes. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Well, the Grizzlies, Shams, had a tough season, but boy, did they find a gem with G.G. Jackson.
To get a player like that in the second round, I think there was shock around the league that G.G. dropped that far in the draft. His skill set is apparent. He's able to score with the best of them at such a young age.
Who knows what his ceiling is going to be, my goodness.
G.G. Jackson seems like he's a complete find for this organization.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
LeBron kicks to MP. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Clark. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. MP finds Reddish. MP sets the screen for Reddish. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
That one good for 2.
Well, you see Smart's flexibility there. He can hit those mid-range shots on you.
LeBron dishes to MP. Back to James. MP sets the screen for LeBron. Over Jackson. And another basket for the Lakers.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Now, Reddish. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Clark. Smart against Milton. Smart misses. The Lakers trail. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Now here's Jackson. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Clock at 6. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And James gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing 2 things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Smart misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Kennard. 12 points his last outing. And another miss by Memphis.
Guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Outside, Bain. Back to Smart. Pass to Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. Bain, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Now, here's MP. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Back to Kennard. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. And it's Clark in the corner. To halt the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. And it's Connect in for Shake Milton. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams, the general managers want to do it.
Well said. Now James, after the missed three from Desmond Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bain's got his second bucket tonight.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Pass to MP for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Now expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're in second, looking to take over the first one. And, of course, Memphis. They're at the bottom of the conference.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Shoots the three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Smart's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. MP outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
For the three. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And slam dunk by Smart.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Now, here's MP. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got MP. He's out there with Hachimura. Then it's Reddish. And it's Milton in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Now here's Smart. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Smart misses. Los Angeles leading by 16. MP, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. 2 points. That one goes.
And the inside defense goes hard at Smart, but he's a clever player and just manages to get around it.
Here's MP. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Reddish with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors. Milton against Smart. There's the pick. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 28. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. And players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. James checked in for the Lakers. Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now a look at the stats for Jaren Jackson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Edey, and it's Bane in for Konchar. Bane passes to Jackson. Over Reddish. Jackson misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Milton kicks to MP. James looking it over. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Williams can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now, here's Milton. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. MP against Williams. The three from MP. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a high IQ play by MP. He felt the shot clock winding down. and got the shot off.
Here's Bain. He's got 5. Clark, a screen on Milton. Bain for 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, James. And some changes here for the Lakers. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. For the West, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night. Controls the pace of the game. Superstar.
Would you say he's a little bit like Magic?
Let's not get crazy, Ernie.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Kennard in at the point. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
Smart. 2 shots.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And here's Los Angeles. LeBron, left side. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. James has got 20.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Right side, Bain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies,
that free throw, no good.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
MP looking around. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 34.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Now, here's Kennard. And a wide open look for Bain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Bain really wants to answer with his own trick.
MP passes to James. And Baines throws it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Smart passes to Clark. Here's Kennard, defended by Milton. Outside, Smart. And it's off from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. And finished off by LeBron.
I mean, who needs teammates when you can do all that work yourself? LeBron looking spry and youthful.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Memphis moving it around. Smart dishes to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Clark. Kennard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got 6.
Well, this is Kennard's shot. And if you don't chase him off the three-point line, this is what will happen.
MP outside. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Baines. 9 points in the game so far.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
A shot by Reddish, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Clark. Bain kicks to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
One of the purest shooters in this league. Kennard's mechanics are perfect.
James, the pass to MP. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. Now Kennard. In the corner, it's Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bain's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Memphis. Milton the pass to MP. Over to the wing. And Hayes kicks to Reddish. MP outside. Back to James. Pass to MP from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart against Milton. Outside, Bain. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. Memphis has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And slam dunk by Smart.
Yeah, this is the beauty of Smart's game. He can make offense for others or himself.
MP stolen by Smart. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 11 points.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
The 3 from MP. Kennard with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Jackson. And here is Clark. He's got 8. Bain kicks to Jackson. Takes a 3. And Desmond Bain, good for 3. He's got 15.
All these 3s they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Los Angeles will go for a different. Lakers leading by 15. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's MP in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Now Williams following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now here's James. The 3 from MP. Rebound by Williams. High post, Jackson. Outside Williams. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Tough shot inside by MP.
Now this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Edey. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Reddish finds MP. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Jackson with it. Down low. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Aldama. Covered by LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Aldama passes to Williams. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 11. And here's MP for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Williams dishes to Jackson. Takes the 13-footer. That misses off the backboard. Lakers leading by 14. MP passes to LeBron. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Pass to Edey. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Count it. Good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And here's MP for 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Arabia passes to Aldama. Jackson has the open look. And it falls over the rim and in.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
James kicks to Milton. MP passes to Reddish. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Ball. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bain, Luke Kennard.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside, Bain. Offline with his 3. LA's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. MP, no good.
I hope he's got some thick skin because he's going to get a lot of grief in the locker room for that one.
Pass to Jackson. Shot from the low block. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer. which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here's MP for three. Good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Here's Bain. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got his fifth rebound in this one. And here's MP for three. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Bain. MP grabs the miss. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
But he passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
And now we head to center court where MP has a few words for us.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting a record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP. Accepting this honor while staying focused on the task at hand. Greg, I know you were impressed.
And Kevin, doing this at home had to feel good, right? Now they just have to win this game and the party can really start.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Kennard. Poked away. It's stolen by Reddish. MP outside. Three-pointer. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
MP against Bain. Clark outside. Back to Bain. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Hachimura is checked in for Reddish. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Marcus Smart's checked in for Santi Aldama. MP against Smart. MP passes to Milton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Kennard. Pass to Bain. Takes the three. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes is...
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Smart. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
What a sequence from Smart. Some of the plays he pulls off are just incredible.
James finds Hayes. MP with a screen on Clark. MP outside. Out to the right wing. Payne against Hachimura. Outside, James. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. Again, Los Angeles.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Jackson. There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now here's Milton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Milton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Christian Woods checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for LeBron. Christie's checked in for MP. And it's Connect in for Shake Milton. Quarter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
I definitely felt in sync with my teammates, that's for sure. But the defense wasn't escorting me to open spots behind the line either. You know, it's never as easy as it looks from the stands or on TV. I hope my team and I break it the next time out, and the game after that, and the game after that.
You see this as a team record then?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't do it without my guys. You know, everything exists in that team context. Nobody's out there by themselves, Michelle. Thank you.
One more question, MP.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Nailed it, MP. Big win for team chemistry.
That was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.